Play Vital really hooked it up. So we got a bunch of accessories here for the PS5 controller here. We're gonna go ahead and mod it completely, and we're gonna see what it is about. So we got the black model again. They also did send another gel skin for the Xbox Series X, which I have to do my 1-year review of in the future. But, you know, they sent a bunch of stuff. I only requested 2 items, but they sent like 6 more, which is crazy. We have a controller stand. This is one of them that I requested. This is a samurai controller stand. So as you can see, just it's all made out of a polycarbonate. This one, you'd have to put the feet on it by itself. This one, it looked better on the picture. It looks decent in real life. We also do have some aim assist rings. So I have something similar to this from Control Freaks. Those have broke really, really easily. We're gonna see how these are. These are rubber material, not a foam. 2 grips here. We have the one I requested, which is the black and red camo colorway, and this looks super clean. That's gonna look really good with the black. We also do have just a bunch of accessories to be able to actually set it up, and it shows you a full step-by-step guide on how to set all of this up. And here we have the other one, and this is like a different planet type of thing. Looks pretty cool. It's a pretty good image. This is a nice, really good texture. It feels really good in the hands. I can't wait to apply these, and I'm gonna apply this one on the white controller that came with the console. And then we also do have the under mount controllers, like mount basically. I'm not too sure why they sent 2, but we have 2 now, so that's pretty cool. We're gonna check it out. This has a screw on it as well, and you can mount it on the bottom or use the 3M tape that's included. But basically it just sits on the bottom of your desk and you can just mount your controller like that. And then lastly, we do have this here. I'm not too sure what it is completely, but it just has a hard shell case right here. And opening it up, we have trigger buttons. I thought they were regular buttons, but they're in the scarlet red colorway, which they already know me basically. I really like their scarlet red versions of stuff. We do have like wet wipes and dry wipes and stuff like that in here as well. Pry tool was what we have here. So we're gonna get into this controller first. So here it is. Beautiful controller, look at this. Ooh, but like I said, this little mount thing basically just slides in and you can basically have it mounted like that. But now we have 2 different types of controller stands, which is really cool. So we're gonna keep that off to the side. We're gonna go ahead and apply the purple one first, just in case I mess up, but it's pretty simple to actually set this up. You just basically wipe it down. We're gonna go ahead and wipe this down, this controller right here. It's a fairly new controller, but we're still gonna wipe it down, you know? Both sides right here. I accidentally turned on the PlayStation, my bad. All right, so we have the right and the left, they're both branded. Basically just peel off the backing and I'll show you exactly how to install it. Yeah, this is really strong, look at this. There we go. All right, so this is the right. Align this as close to that black trim as possible on the bottom here, and then just go ahead and like wrap it around basically. You want to make sure you go underneath this right here like that, and then you just keep going and then it should be good. And then any air bubbles or any imperfections, you basically smooth it out. And that seems like a pretty good job. Look at this. This is a perfect fit right here. We already got it completed and that looks so good. And it adds so much grip too. That's really nice. Now we have the other one, the left side. Some really good tape. I can't. There we go. All right, so this is the left side once again. That perfect installation right here. Just get off all the bubbles and stuff like that, and then you're pretty much good to go. Fit it into place. There we go. Look at that perfect skin. It's a nice way to customize it, and you can still access the bottom piece if you choose to remove this little plate in the future and customize it yourself. You can do that. Really cool, easy mods. We're gonna do this on this one now. We're just go ahead and wipe down the controller. So this one I'm really excited for because it's my personal favorite color, and we're gonna see how this goes. I really want to be patient with this one because this one's really good. Another perfect installation. Boom. So these are super easy to install. There shouldn't be a reason for you to mess up, and even if you do mess up, it's still gonna look good. Look at that. Fit this into place. Boom. That's so good. That looks so good. Okay, and then we also do have more stuff here. We have aim assist rings, and it goes from soft to hard. So you got medium in the middle. We're gonna check out all of these here. So obviously I'm gonna throw probably the purple on here. See how that's looking like. It's not that bad of a tension. Let's check out the blue. This is to help with aim assist. I normally keep it on the right analog stick, but the left one also works. I like the blue. The purple and the red are a little bit more a little bit too much, but I'm actually gonna have to test it out in game and stuff like that just to see whether or not it's actually a huge difference. And this is the red. Aesthetically, this looks good. Like, it looks good aesthetically, but we're gonna see how the performance is over time, obviously. And we're just gonna swap this one out. And the quality on it is way better than Control Freak. Like, I could bend it, twist it, stretch it way farther than Control Freak. So you already know it's way better. I know it's just a little rubber ring, but gotta appreciate the little things compared to other companies. So we got 2 mods so far on the controller itself. Let's find another mod. Hold on. I threw a bunch of stuff everywhere, so I don't know where they went. It's way simpler than I actually like knew. So you have 2 wet wipes, 2 dry wipes, and then you do have your adhesive pads here. It comes with 3, so if you mess up on one or one falls off in the future, you got extra. You also have a pry tool and a microfiber cloth to be able to wipe it down before you install it, and a pry tool to take off the little extenders. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. It's very simple to actually do. We're gonna go ahead and straight up just clean the triggers and the buttons. All right, so right here are the actual sizes. So we have 2 different types right there and 2 different types of thicknesses. So one is thinner than the other depending on which type you like. And then one right here is obviously longer than the other. This is the longer one here. So you can actually choose which type you like or which look you would feel. What I recommend to do is actually you can just place it here onto the controller, see which one you like before you actually apply it, and then you can just demonstrate it for yourself. So I have, let me go and show you here. Should be this one. All right, so we have 2 different types of lengths here. So depending on which one you would want, test it out. Obviously it doesn't have adhesive, so it's going to be very hard, but personally I think both are really good. I see myself probably using the shorter one just because I don't like the look of the longer one, but you can use the longer one. The performance is going to help you with it. And then obviously you can do a shorter distance, which is what I prefer. You have to do the thicker one, and it also has a slightly shorter one. So you have a 10mm and an 8mm travel distance. So I'm going to use the 10mm for this installation, and then we're going to use, I might use the thicker ones for the bumpers. So we're going to use the thicker ones and the short stems for this installation, as well as the faster travel distance. So now we're going to go ahead and apply the adhesive. So all you have to do, it's basically exactly as is, and we're just going to go ahead and just peel it off. You're going to apply it, try to keep it in the middle as best as possible, and then just keep going. It's very, very simple. These are very easy mods, very inexpensive as well. And I really love the things that Play Vital does. They make revolutionary accessories, the best custom stuff for the highest of quality. So now we just could go ahead and press it down, and then we could peel off the tape here. Gonna peel it off. This looks like balloon tape, so it's gonna get stronger over time, which is nice. And it is very strong tape too, without messing up any of the components if you ever decide to take it off in the future. So really good, smart idea for them for using balloon tape. All right, there we go. Now we could go ahead and apply it. So very simple, just apply it as normal. Make sure you do the left and the right properly for the triggers and buttons. They're on the bottom for the left and right, and they will demonstrate it, and the different types of models too. So now we have a slightly thicker bumper here, as you can see, and it's not level, so it's a little more raised, which I actually do prefer. It is very, very comfortable. We got another one right here and another one right there. You're gonna have to wait about 24 hours, it says, until the adhesive fully adheres and it gets stronger. But look at this custom controller, already looks super clean. Like, you can't lie about this. This looks so good. Black and red, clean controller. I instantly upgraded the controller by so much. Now we could just go ahead and install these little brackets, and they install at the very top. There's a little latch here. You just got to go ahead and place it in like so. You have to place it in an angle. So that's exactly how you're going to do it. I'm going to show you the shorter stem just to show you the distance on how it is, and then how to remove them. There we go. So this is the 10mm. It has a very, very short travel distance. 10mm of thickness. It's probably giving you very little resistance. This is going to help with fatigue, and this is a 8mm. It has a lot more travel distance. I personally prefer the shorter distance because I'm used to clicky triggers, and it's just way better. Once you go, it's gonna go so good. So to remove it, there's a little indent right here at the top. Go and use your pry tool and you just put it through the maneuver here, and then you just take it out like normal, just like that. And then you can go ahead and apply your new one if you wanted to, just to test them out. I do drop my controllers like every other gamer, so we'll see if this actually breaks it in the future or if it doesn't. But look at this. Super easy travel distance. Very nice. I love this. This is definitely a must. I don't even know how the price is, but I'm definitely going to ask for more of these because these are super good. It makes me want to keep this controller. I'm probably going to keep this controller for sure because this looks really nice. All right, so we have just a bunch of mods now. This is insane. So we got a bunch of mods. We have those little O-rings. I didn't really like the resistance on the red ones. They're basically super hard to move, but that's just me. You can add them for aesthetics though if you decide to put this on your shelf or whatever. I do like the purple a little bit, and then the blues are obviously really good. Very good tension on the blues. I personally recommend the blue and the purple, but the red is just way too difficult to actually move. But look at this, it makes them pop as well, and we probably will ask for a DTF kit specifically for this model in the future, and probably have some black and red LEDs. So it'll be black on top and then red shining through the sides, and we'll have that custom for us for this controller. But look at this, this is already looking super good. This is the best types of mods you can do on any controller, and it's very inexpensive. The pricing on it is super good. Links in the description if you decide to purchase are in the description down below. Without further ado, guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. We out.